All right, so you're back with MARK7 again. Here we got a beautiful opportunity to step through one of the places that influenced me the most and actually sit and talk with somebody that was a great part of my influence as a kid here growing up in the mid-city, Midtown. We're here at the San Elmo Village with my man, Roderick Sykes. And as you can see, the artwork around and the expression allowed culturalism, us to stay involved with our culture and express our arts. And so I was actually involved in one of the work classes that they have here when I was a youngster here on 17th Street. My man, can you maybe give him a little history on the development of St. Elmo Village?
Well, St. Elmo Village, I'm Roderick Sykes, and St. Elmo Village was started by myself and my uncle Rozelle Sykes. And the purpose was to use all of your natural abilities, where you live, to use what you have, to stop waiting and blaming on somebody else to come in and validate you, but to be who you are, where you are, and to share it. It's not about what we can get, but what we can contribute. So this place was one of the raggediest, funkiest, oldest places in the neighborhood. The paint on the houses hit you in the face when the wind blew. And from the young people in this community that inspired people from outside the community to come in and do the work. And from doing the work to make the love visible, man. So through painting workshops, kung fu workshops, drumming, acting, raking and sweeping, doing what you could do with what you have today to make this a good day. We have experienced the world coming through here to see what people are doing to gain clarity in their life. And that's what this is about. It's about you being your best self and giving your best self. We didn't own nothing. We had no money. We bought this property, these 10 houses and 10 garages, the 6-unit apartment building next door we call the high rise, and then there's a 3-bedroom house on the other side. I still owe Mr. Bloom $60 a month's rent. He told us we had to move because he was selling the property. We told him, no, we're not moving. How much? He wanted $60,000 total, $15,000 down, and because we were poor, he wanted $1,200 good faith money. We came up with the good faith money in 2 weeks. We created our first festival of the art of creative survival. In 8 years, we paid off the $60,000. From selling hamburgers, hot dogs, Kool-Aid, bottles that these kids painted and gold leaf. Whatever we could make, people used to say, if you stood still too long in the village, you'd get painted, because we painted everything. So this is about how when we come together as human beings, not an age, a color, a size, or shape, but human beings, we can make our dreams our reality.
Yes, indeed. And this is also one of the prominent artists that have done some significant murals around Los Angeles on a lot of the freeways, you know, and maybe you can elaborate on some of the murals that you painted on the Harbor Freeway, the 110, and some of the other locations.
Well, I have the reputation of having the most destroyed murals in LA.
And y'all graphics, taggers and stuff, coming from another graph artist, y'all need to respect these murals. These are the ones who gave and opened doors for us. So all that bombing and tagging all this stuff, that's not cool, man. That's not cool.
I have friends that are very creative. You know, Michael Cortez, you mentioned him earlier.
Jimmer, yeah.
I mean, and Mario. These are very talented human beings, but what we have to realize in our need to rebel, or whatever we want to call it, when you love doing something, when you see a woman you love and feel love for her, you can't put your hands on her without permission, or it's rape. And when you attack a wall and you don't have permission, you raping that wall. You ain't giving that wall love. So once we know that and understand that respect is important, that's what it's about. If you're gonna do your art, you gotta do it with respect so that it lives.
Yeah. That's very important. We talked on that a little bit earlier, so that's fortified, you know. And man, I don't know. Lovely folks came through here, man. I mean, it's probably too many to name. I know there's some pretty interesting pictures I've seen where I recall Billy Preston, it came down. I believe one of the Bridges brothers, I can't remember if it was Joe, Jeff Bridges, you know, supporting things. And you have to understand that St. Elmo Village, through events through the summer and different times where they block off the street and have live performances, giving avenue for you know, artists, singers, rappers, poetry to be displayed, you know. So this was our Watts Towers right here in the neighborhood, man, and it's a beautiful thing.
40 years. Next year is our 40th year. So we have a planning committee we're going to have events throughout the year. So it's going to be a combination of the different forms of art that we do, from the performing arts to visual arts.
And it can be found online?
Online, StElmoVillage.org.